Oh wait! I got to do it now. Wait! This is gonna be funny. Wait! You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Black episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, we shall be discussing The Blackening, as I was asked to review this movie for some reason. And I said, all right. But I also said, I'm not paying for this bullshit. That's what I said. But then Chris said, hey, David, it's gonna be on Stars next week. And I said, that's exactly. All right, Chris, I hear you. And so we watched it. We're gonna review it for y'all. And we're late because Black people are late, so I wanted to be consistent. Anyway,
it's Halloween. Just say it's for Halloween.
And they said it for Halloween. This actually was financially successful. All my joking aside,
Was it?
Yes, because it only cost like $800,000 to make, and it actually did. It exceeded it. So like it actually was profitable.
Profitable for over 800,000. So therefore.
I'm just saying. Like it was in half.
It made the money back. That's what you're saying.
What's up, Chris?
It made the money back essentially.
It made the money back. So all the big flops of this summer, this is actually a success. So just for that, for those who like the movie. But Chris, please, what did you think of The Blackening, sir?
Yeah, I remember seeing this get advertised back in. I guess there was supposed to be the Juneteenth release. I guess I remember it came out right around the weekend of Juneteenth. I was like, I gotta be out, y'all. God live in mine. Like, how disrespectful y'all coming out with a movie like this on the weekend of Juneteenth. Like, what the hell, y'all? Like, I was just like you said, I was shocked that it made money. Yeah, there was no way I was going to pay to see this either. And you know, it's funny. The irony is, I see a lot of crazy movies, but I did not. I was like, this one, my ancestors would somehow slap me from the grave if I paid to see this shit. And only because of you last week, I guess when we were talking, and yeah, I brought up the Stars thing. I was like, oof, I don't know if I want to do this. But I was like, it's Halloween. I guess this is our Halloween review. So I'll say this. It was better than I expected. But you got to understand, my expectations was like lower than the ground. It was in the basement, bro. It was like maybe well water. That's how deep this shit was as far as.
It's funny you should bring that up because there was a well in this movie. What a boom, Chris. Look at you. Killing the joke.
Right.
But please.
And it wasn't like that. It was, you know, it's kind of peaked its head above ground. You know what I mean? Yeah, but overall, I still was not a fan of it. We were talking about offline about the short. This is based off of the short of The Blackening. This works well as far as the short, right? As far as making a 2-hour movie off of this, I felt like a lot of the jokes just got old and corny after a while. It just like some of the stuff just didn't make any sense. I thought they were gonna like with the movie that was supposed to celebrate black artists, black actors being in a horror, even though it's supposed to be a parody of. I thought it was going to make better decisions. they were making better decisions with certain things. You know, maybe one of them even cracking a joke like, "Yo, I ain't gonna go in there," whatever. Like, or like the whole like, "How about we just don't investigate?" Period, because that's a black trope all by itself. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. I wasn't necessarily looking for it to be like a movie, like Scary Movie. I knew this wasn't Scary Movie, which is one of my all-time best parody films. I wasn't looking to see any Keenan Ivory Wayne's production. I was not. However, I wanted to see that type of smart humor in this, and I didn't feel like I got that. I felt like a lot of this stuff was kind of stolen from, like you see in the background, the card game of Black Card Revoked. You know, like you got your Black Card Revoked. I've been playing that game for like 6-7 years, and it's pretty much very, very similar to what they were playing in the thing. Yeah, even the dogs know, right? You know, like it was very similar. So I just felt like, and the questions are just as crazy and cringe, right? I think even Oprah even talked about playing this game, right? And you know, and I felt like some of the questions could have been in Black Card Revoked, and I was just like, is this why they got the premise from or whatnot? I just thought it was just kind of silly. I just thought the whole I don't know, just like yo, let's be real. Yo, I say the N-word a lot, but damn. Like that
Wait, Chris.
oh my god.
This
So
made you say
that was
too many niggas on the play.
bro. That I was like, jeez, I was like, is this what we're doing? So it was like them trying to be soul plane. I was like, the only thing I can relate this to is soul plane. Soul plane. If y'all saw it as a kid, I love soul plane. And then I rewatched it when I got older. I was like, the fuck is this? That's what this was, man. This was soul plane. But
the
but y'all wanted us to see this, so we watched it. Folks.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I thought it was just me. I thought the niggas was just me. I was like, damn it. I was like, I want to throw
me because I sometimes think you go overboard when you talk about how many N words you use. This time around, nah, bro, you got it, man.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That feedback's necessary. But let's go to Kim. Let's go to Kim. Well, what'd you think about the Black?
I can't believe I watched this. It was terrible. The jokes were so dry. I was like, what is really? The acting was terrible. It was just a really bad movie all around. And they did, oh my gosh, if one more person would have said nigga, I would have just cut it off. I was like, this is ridiculous. The thing is that there are some times when the word nigga is appropriate, right? To get the point across, right? It was constant nigga. I was like, stop. It's lost its meaning now.
I was waiting for nigga.
Yes. It was so bad. I was like, this. I can't believe I watched it. I cannot believe it. It was just really bad. And then the thing with spades, that was just overdone with the spades. And then the guy who did all of this, Clifton, who blamed them for something that he did, but it was their fault in his eyes. I was like, this, why? Why are we watching this? Like, it just wasn't good at all.
All right, Kim, we got to circle around and see what Jabani said.
Okay.
Damn
No
it, Jabani. What do you got? You got something different?
I know that I'm usually that guy, but I actually had positives this time.
Oh, what you got, Jabani? What you got?
Really?
I'm all ears, please.
I thought that that story wise, it kind of made sense. Like the relationships between the different characters made sense. Not to say that the dialogue and how they drew, like how they stretched certain storylines out way longer than they needed to be, but just from the basic drafting of the characters, their relationships, and the overall story, it made sense. It just was poorly, wasn't fully executed. And to Chris's point about Black Card Revoked, they actually turned that into a BET game show back in like the mid.
They did.
2010s or whatever.
Was it Deion Cole?
No, I think it wasn't it Tony Rock, like Chris Rock's little brother?
Yeah. You're right.
So yeah, I think that would have been more. It was like they took that and they tried to put Jigsaw with it or something. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And then the character that comes for them, are they supposed to be like, I know what you did last summer, like the fisherman or
whatever? Yeah, like Scream. They're supposed to be like Scream.
It was.
I felt some Scream vibes. I felt Scream and Saw with like a splash of Scary Movie. Like it was not good, but that's I feel like that was a genre that they were trying to especially with the multiple killer thing. I was like, that's definitely Scream. I mean, I was like, they're going for Scream.
It's Scream because when you look at the list, so just like Scream, that the killer's name is Ghostface. Their name here is called Blackface. So that's their name is Blackface.
Damn.
So, yeah. So it's clear.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Anyway, go ahead, Jamon. I'm sorry. Positive, please.
Yeah, I think that I can't remember the character's name because I probably the one who watched it the longest back from. I watched it in the summer. Funny enough, I think was like right when
on Juneteenth.
Oh,
No,
man.
like in like August, like when I
Thank
was
God.
getting
You
over
watched it on the
COVID.
4th of July. Don't lie.
No, I watched it like while I was getting over COVID, so it was
Oh.
like, fever dream esque.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
you went to the
That's why-
movie when you had COVID?
No,
Oh,
no,
she
no,
got COVID?
no. I'm talking about like at home.
Anyway,
Oh,
don't say
okay.
that word. I'm not trying to get canceled. Stop saying that word. Okay, go.
Oh, the
Go,
C
go,
word?
Jemima.
Oh,
What?
Don't say the C word.
oh, yo, you get
Oh.
really? I guess I can get you doxxed.
I don't need any of that. Look, I'm already prison up. I don't stop it. Okay, go ahead, Jemima.
Yeah. So, but the character who was the nerdy,
Clifton. You talking about the villain?
Clifton, yeah. He reminds me of someone I went to high school with. So I found that like very relatable I was like, you're like the actual character. Like he was totally like the person I went to high school with. Like I was like him from the beginning. Something suspect about him. I like the deflection from you think it's the white ranger, Smokey the Bear Ranger, or what have you, and it's not
who's
him.
named White. by the way.
Yeah, Officer White.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it like the storylines between Sean from Power and
That's what I called him. That's Sean.
Yeah.
That's Sean. That's right. That's
I
right.
looked, I was like, I know
You
him.
didn't know that was Sean?
Nah,
Damn
dude.
it.
Nah, he
And White
just
Man Can't
disappeared.
Jump. He's coming out. He's coming out. Not like that.
He's like,
but
I'm not used to him having hair like that. And
You know that we talked about this last week, and we talked about, because I said that he's been, because David, you said that you haven't seen him, and I said he was doing the Soul Train series.
Yeah, I just see. Yeah.
We
did talk about this. We did talk about this, and I know he was in White Men Can't Jump. That's all. I didn't watch that movie. I knew he was in it. And then when I saw him in this movie, I was like, oh shit, he's really doing something with his life. All right, took him a while. All right.
But yeah, his relationship that was going on, I thought that was kind of interesting. I haven't really had this whole reunion thing with people from high school or from college or what have you, but yeah, I from the few people that I do catch up with from time to time, yeah, that's pretty much how things go.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Jemima. Since everybody said what I would have said badly about this movie, I'm gonna say something different. And I'll be like Jemani, and I'm gonna start with the positives. First, just skip to the last 15 minutes of this movie. Save yourself a lot of time and effort, and just skip to the last 15 minutes.
Wow.
That's when the story gets interesting to me. Like when Clifford Clifton finally reveals that he's the villain and why he's the villain. I like that. I knew it was him. Like we all knew it was him, right? But why? And then when I saw the two white dudes pop up, I was like, no, it has to be Clifton somehow. And then it was. And I like the idea that he was shunned for not being black enough. So he tested the blackness of the people who made him feel that way. Like I like that. I really do like that. And I like how it did come down to a spades game. Because as stereotypical as it is, spades is very serious in my family, right? You know what I'm saying? Like my wife, she almost left me over spades. Like it gets serious, you know what I'm saying? So like, and we're gonna play spades again. It got real. Like I was cussing at her. It was a lot of things going on. So I understood.
Terry, you reneged. Damn it!
I do.
Be on my team no more.
Chris, you have no idea how much I lost my shit. I was like, you do not have clubs, right? And she was like, well, I got a club. I was like, get up. And I was like, but anyway, my point is, I understood why they shitted on Clifton over spades. I understood it, right? But I also understood him feeling like I haven't grew up with black people. I finally find some black people. I'm trying to quote be black, and you shun me for it, and then I kill someone with some other thing. And then like, but now I'm gonna see your blackness. I like that twist. I like how like they were responsible for their own situation. They were not victims. Like they caused this, right? And then they had to deal with the consequences of it. So I like that. My only problem is I wish we would have saw that scene though. Like put me in your place so I feel some sympathy for you. Like, what was like? I grew up in Vermont, and I guess somehow there's no black people in Vermont or some silly shit. But like, I did like that, and I was like, that changed it for me. That made up for most of the niggas that I heard. But the most ignorant line in this movie for me was "Happy Juneteenth, niggas." I was like, niggas. I was like, damn it. I was like, can I just cut this shit off? At that moment, I wanted to cut the movie off, but I said I'm gonna stick through this shit and see what happens. But yeah, I like the twist. That was me. I was like that. I was like, okay, I get it. He should have murdered more of them though. Like, I'm kind of upset that so many of them lived. Like, I wanted. Also, the love story. It's funny you should bring it up, Jamani. I thought that was some silly shit because I'm gonna call him Sean just because that's who he is to me. Sean said, I was upset that you didn't want to get back with me because I was worried I was gonna mess up. Well, the reason why she didn't want to get back with you was because you were fucking around on her. You were messing up. So she was concerned you would mess up again, and he wanted to blame her for it. She was like, well, I could have fucked around again, but you got with me, so you're okay. I like, none of that was necessary. None of that shit was necessary. Like, I gave no fucks about any of it. Like, they could have been random strangers and just got murdered for just being black and not feeling this man was black enough, and I would have been okay with that. I gave no fucks about any of that dialogue, and yeah, all of them could got got. If only the girl from Empire was left, I would have been like, okay, it's fine. She light skinned, it's fine. Like, she can make it. I was like, I don't know, maybe just Sean. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I was actually gonna put a blackface right here. I was actually gonna put a Sambo right here. I figured that may be going too far, so I was like, because that's how I felt about this movie. But I was like, you know what? Anyway, like I said, ending kind of made it for me.
I thought the guy with the gun that was kind of the what do you call it, like the best friend or the sounding board to Sean was. I thought his character was gonna go somewhere, and he gets shot immediately and is just wounded for the majority of the movie. I was like, no, I thought
the college educated thug that brought a gun with him. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like,
damn it.
Wasn't he Man on Snowfall or Man?
Yeah, wasn't that him?
Man Boy.
He was Man Boy.
Yeah.
Take your ass back to Man Boy, bro. Like, damn it. Like, this should have been a BET Plus movie. Like, this should not have gone to theaters. I definitely I think that's definitely a BET Plus movie because
I'm surprised they even survived theaters, to be honest with you.
Me too, man. I don't know.
I think we got put in theaters because of the guy from the beginning scene.
Wait. What's that, Chris? You're saying that you survived? Who survived?
No, Jamani said that. I didn't say no. I was saying I was surprised that it survived the movie theaters. Yeah. No, that's
So again, like I said, budget and location, right? So it was less than $1 million, right? And then and they put it in areas where people wanted to see it. And again, so it's not. I mean, yeah, it was profitable. It's not gonna win no awards or nothing. But I was like, huh?
Maybe a Razzie, maybe.
No, I think an NAACP award. That's the best this one's gonna get.
Oh, it better not.
It's gonna get nominated, at least nominated. I feel like it should be nominated, and then I feel like we support ourselves. Black folks, we need to do better. We just need to do better. I think our panel agrees that
maybe an image award, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna at least get an image award. Damn it, I'm sad with myself that I had to watch this movie. But like I said, I did have some positives. Jamon, you got any more positives? Because I don't want to keep on shitting on this movie. I want to get some deep.
Well, yeah. I said, I forget the guy from Saturday Night Live that was in the beginning or whatever. I thought that's like his big name. I think that's why it gave them, I guess, distribution to get in movie theaters. But
Jay Farrell.
Yeah,
and the woman from Insecure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all she really did. She did that.
Orgy.
Yeah. I love the meta line of maybe Jada and Omar got killed off because they were too big for the movie and they couldn't pay him to keep them around, and then they look at each other and then they I was like, I like that.
Let's be real, they're not on Jada and Omar's level. That's why I thought it was interesting.
The rest of the cast. I mean, you got Sean from Power and Cookie from Empire. I don't know the rest of them people.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I guess you could have still kept them for another 5 and 10 minutes, and it would still probably be barely $1 million. That they spend on it. It's just like Like, are they really demanding that much money? Yeah, like this isn't. We ain't talking about you even having like Jaden Smith or like having like Will Smith's
Jaden
kid
Smith.
in it. Like, that's a bigger name than Jay
You had
Farrell
Vaughn Smith.
and whatnot. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man. I don't know. It should have been a BT movie
Yeah.
and been done with it. I mean, or just watch the short. Like, if you like the whole "Are you black enough" shit, just watch the short. It gets more to the point and it's not repetitive. Just fuck it. Anyway, Chris,
Kim usually says it was very well shot and directed. I don't think you would have gotten that if it was on BET.
Chris, Kim said, "Nah, it's okay." Nah,
Yeah.
she can't. She won't even give it that.
It was bad.
It was bad. It was so bad. Even the random ass white people, I was like, what are we doing? Yeah. Like, it was all caricatures. Like, everybody was just some kind of fucking Sambo caricature, even of their own race and just shit. I was like, this is terrible.
I mean, the whole thing with the sheriff being Sheriff White, I was like, that is so obvious.
Right?
To me, it was like, I don't know if you guys know this about me. I don't like Chris Rock movies. I have never liked Chris Rock movies because his movies are always so corny and they're always on the nose like this movie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to me, this was like watching a Chris Rock movie, but it had the guy Clifton as, Chris Rock would have played that character. You know what I mean? It's just that guy who played Clifton. He's just a stand-up comedian. Like, he's just I've seen him on what's that show they used to have on BET where they had the comedians come on?
Comic
View. Yeah, that's how long. Yeah, he was on Comic View. Like, when they revamped it.
Wait, is he that old?
When then they revamped it. Remember they revamped it.
They revamped it.
Yeah, a long time ago they revamped it. It was like in the 2000s. But anyway, I don't even know why. Like, it just wasn't good. And then having Jay Farrell in it, what was that supposed to do? And him doing his like impressions, I was like, this is just too on the nose. Like, it was so annoying. I was very annoyed watching it.
I think they thought that they were like trying to be smart, like Boondocks. You know what I mean? Because you know how Boondocks they'll have random characters that will have like certain names where it's like Thugalicious, like, Thugnificent, and
hilarious.
And the whole like if they think they're trying to create characters like that, but it's not.
I'm not a fan of that show either. My kids, they like that show. They used to watch it. I didn't like the humor. I just thought it was just
over the top.
It was
just too much. It was too much.
Yeah. I feel like you might like that Martin. Actually, no, you would hate the Martin Luther King episode then.
That was bad. That was bad.
I saw the clip of it.
Was in a coma instead of him.
I saw the clip of it. It just was. It was too much.
The soul food one. I was like, damn it. But even that show. Anyway, we do too much. So, Kim, anything else before we say goodbye?
No. You guys have a great weekend.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Kim. We will see you next weekend for Power and Crew. Thank you very much. All right. Let's go with Chris. Chris, anything for the Blackening or just in general for Black people?
Yeah, guys, don't recommend shows like this again or movies like this again. This was bad. It was so bad that I thought I not only was losing brain cells, but I started questioning my culture. Just the more I kept watching it. So, and made it even worse knowing that this came out during Juneteenth. So,
damn it.
Shame on y'all for recommending this damn movie to come out on Juneteenth. This is horrible. This is like, I would have been more okay with watching Birth of a Nation. And I'm not talking about the woman Nat Turner.
You talking about the original.
I'm talking about the original. Damn. Like, you know what I mean? God damn. So yeah, I mean, I know what they were trying to do, and again, I think Jordan Peele and Keenen Ivory Wayans, they know how to deal with the stuff of the culture and kind of smartly put it out into context and film and shows, and it's just difficult for other directors and writers to kind of replicate that. So I applaud them for trying, but you guys should have had test audiences, and they should have been like, no. Burn it. That's
Thank you, Chris. All right. Javon, since we were the only ones that somewhat like this movie, anything else?
We saw how it ended, and no, we can leave it where it is. There's no need for a sequel. Like if you're looking for a Halloween movie, let's go through the list. There's The Nun 2. There's a new Exorcist with Blair.
Yeah, she's playing the mama.
Yeah, with the original person from The Exorcist.
Yeah.
You've got Saw 10 or X. So you've got options out there. You don't have to do this to yourself. But the Cliff Notes, or I wouldn't. It was way too long. That's the biggest peeve. Is it was way too long than it needed to be.
Thank you, Jamani. I appreciate you. All right, man. Well, I will see you next weekend too.
Yeah. Have a good holiday.
Thanks, man. You too. Everyone, thank you very much for hanging out. We are unanimous. It's extremely rare we're unanimous in this kind of stuff. But don't watch this shit movie again. Last 15 minutes. If you're gonna put yourself through this silly shit, watch the last 15 minutes. And just in general, we gotta do better for ourselves, black folks. This is not it. This is not it. If they showed this at a KKK rally, I would understand that and be like, you see, you'd be like, damn it. That's what this movie should be shown at a Proud Boys rally, and be like, that's who they are. By them. Fuck. Anyway, I'm sorry. Maybe I went too far on that one. Yeah, probably. Anyway, thank you guys for. Oh, we got comments. Somebody check out a comment. Whoa. I can't get. Yeah. That was hilarious, Chris. I was like, damn it. That's what I feel like. Anyway, y'all. See you Monday. We got some scientific. We got some sci-fi stuff coming out on Monday. Chris and I will be and Stephanie will be discussing Loki, Ahsoka, and Gen V. That's what we're gonna do that on Monday. So please come back and hang us out with that. But until then, love y'all and stay black and play spades. Do not renege. Do not renege. That's what I took away from this. Movie. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go there?
Oh shit. Stacey, do your thing. Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.